this may be fluctuated from season to season or from period to period. So when the raw material price is very less, we need to be order for more raw material and we need to be store it so that we may be gain a price advantage. Why? Because we are getting the raw material for less price and used in the future period of time. If it is storable So these are all about our finance and accounting department, what they are going to be do. So when we are going to be combine the information system to do easy of the activities of these two departments, accounting and finance departments. So this, when we are going to be introduced or applied information system, that is called accounting and finance information system, AFIS. So what this AFIS will do? This AFIS is going to be help us to collect, store and process the financial and accounting data and produce the informational reports for the managers to use and take the effective business decisions. So earlier also the people are going to be generate these reports, but manually. So when they are going to be prepare these reports manually, it is a time consuming process and may not be accurate. So to avoid these problems, we are going to be introduced and applied the information system in these two departments. So by applying this system, we are going to be ensure the certain benefits also. Why? Because when you want to get some benefits, you need to be invest some huge amount of money for introducing this information system. And this accounting and financial information system is going to be works systematically in a structured format to collect, store, manage, process, retrieve, and to generate the reports required by the managers. So whatever kind of financial data reports are going to be want by the financial managers, this AFIS is going to be prepared and help the business managers to take the more and more effective decisions. So the AFIS basically perform the three kind of functions. The first function is efficient and effective collection and storage of the financial data. Effective and efficient collection of storage of financial activities data, which maybe includes some journal data, posting data, ledger data, all kind of financial data is going to be stored and managed by AFIS. And the second function of AFIS is to supply the information useful for making the better decisions. And the third one is to make sure the controls are in place to accurately record and process data. These are the three basic functions are going to be performed by the AFIS, Accounting and Finance Information System. And after performing these three basic functions, then how this AFIS is going to be works and what are the principles it is going to be follows means this AFIS is going to be works based on the 5 basic principles 5 basic principles. What are they means? First, security. Why? Because the financial data is very important. These financial data need not to be flow from the organization to the outside people or whoever do not require, do not want it. So the security, accessing to the system, accessing to this financial data is restricted by limited people only. This data may not be accessed by all the people, may be limited to the finance manager, may be limited to CEO, may be limited to some managing directors. So why we are limiting the access of financial data? Because of to provide a high security. And another basic principle is confidentiality. Why? Because this pricing, this finance information is so sensitive. So we should be maintain a high confidentiality. And the third one is privacy. When you are collecting, using and disclosing this financial information about the customers, about the organization, we need to be behave in appropriate manner. And the fourth principle is processing integrity. So the accurate, complete and timely processing of data done for the better decision. And the fifth one is availability. The system, financial system is available to meet operational and all other contractual obligations. These are the basic 5 principles need to be kept in the mind while you are using the AFIS. And this AFIS generally consists of some subsystems like people, procedures, data, software, information technology, and all these things. So what do you mean people? AFS people. AFS people are simply we can call them as the users who are going to be use this accounting and financial information system. So the professionals who are want to use this AFS, maybe like an accountant, maybe like a business analyst, or maybe a manager, or maybe a chief manager. Why? Because this access to this AFIS is limited. So these all are called AFIS people who are going to be use this particular system. Second one, procedures and instructions. So the procedures means methods. What methods you are going to be used to collect the data, to store the data, to retrieve the data, to process the data? What are the methods you are using? Why? Because the data come from the sources like internal and external sources. So these data need to be processed by following certain procedures. So these procedures are going to be written or given in the form of the coding direction. So accordingly, the system is going to be work. Next, AFIS data. So whatever the information you are going to be stored, that is called a database. So here, if you want to retrieve the data, you need to use SQL language, structured query language. So by using this AFIS data, you are going to be generate so many reports like sales order, customer billing statement, sales analysis, vendor analysis, check registers, inventory data, payroll information. So all this information is going to be stored, generated by this accounting and financial information system, and these reports will be used for taking better decisions. And software. So whenever we are talking about information system, the software is an inevitable part. Because the software, nothing but the software is itself, a specialized software may be created as per the organization requirements, as per the organization needs. For example, Tally, Oracle, which are already general software, also may be used as per our requirements. Otherwise, we may be prepared our specific software as per the needs of the company. And next, infrastructure. So, infrastructure means whatever we required, like hardware, which maybe includes computers, mobile devices, servers, printers, and the software is also. So this is about infrastructure and internal controls. So internal controls, what is the function of this internal control? Means these are the security measures. So these internal controls are going to be contained to protect the sensitive data. So already in the beginning, I told you the financial information is very sensitive and we need to be taken care while using this data. That's the reason the internal controls are required to provide a security and to provide a limited access to the people who are authorized to use it. Okay. So while you are applying and implementing this accounting and financial information system, what happens and what this information system is going to be generate the reports. Detailed requirements analysis, systems design, and you need to be understand like training of the people and rolling out the new system. Support is required. So these all are going to be helps the AFIS for efficient and effective decision. And also this usage of AFIS is one kind of cost saving tool or cost effective tool. So this developing of this information system may be consisting of different procedures, like detailed requirement analysis should be done. Next, system need to be designed. Next, documentation need to be done. And after developing that, testing should be done. And after testing, the people need to be provided a training to understand that particular developed software. Then the data need to be converted. And here, tools and all these things are the new procedures or steps involved in development of the AFIS. Then what are the already we have developed and we are been using this AFIS, and whether this AFIS is having any benefits to organization or not. Certainly, AFIS is develops a overall improvement in the financial area. So why? Because this is going to be includes both accounts payable, customs receivable, accounts receivable, and if suppose the all kind of financial information systems are going to be taken into the consideration to provide the data. And from where the funds are coming, the AFIS may be place where the funds are coming. So it is going to be examined whether the funds are coming in and going out, and from where it is coming and from where it is going. So the AFIS is going to do a good funds management. And also reporting, we need to be take a timely decision making. For that, this AFIS is going to be helps a lot. And what kind of the different software packages are available to use this information system in the accounting and financial department. So like we have Tally and all other financial software packages. And by applying these information systems packages, we have so many benefits. Like we may be processed very quickly and we get accurate information. and the data is more reliable, and the information is available very easily, and up to date information may be available, and we may be store the data and retrieve the data very easily, and we also going to be automate the all documents, and with the help of all these things we are able to generate more diversified reports as per the requirements of the managers. So this is all about what you call HR application in the finance department. We are also going to be discussed ERP, enterprise resource planning. So what is this enterprise resource planning? Enterprise resource planning is a process used by companies to manage and integrate the important parts of their business. So what is important, what is not important, what is critical, what is not critical, so that the prioritization may be done among the works what we are going to do. So this ERF software can integrate the planning, purchasing, inventory, sales, marketing, finance, human resources, and all more different functional areas available in the organization. So this ERP is not only restricted to this particular finance, for all other functional areas available in the business organization. So the ERP application may be eliminate the costly duplicate and incompatible technology, so that by using this ERP, it is possible for the organization to increase the productivity, and also by eliminating the information silos, we maybe develop a single source of truth which is accurate, and based on this we are going to be develop a very accurate reports, and while doing all these things the risk is very low, and we are going to be ERP is going to be do simple about the information usage of the information technology. So, and for all these things also, if you are going to use all these things, we maybe lower the operational cost. When we are able to reduce the operational cost, that can be transferred to the customer by reducing the product prices also. So these all are the benefits we have by applying this information system in the all departments, especially now we are talking about financial department. And so we are going to be use SAP FICO model. So this SAP FICO is the finance and cost accounting module in a SAP, is also one of the software used in the finance departments. And the objective of this SAP is to record all financial transactions that are posted by an entity and produce financial statements which are accurate at the end of the trading period. So this SAP financial FI module is also having some sub-modules like the general ledger accounting, accounts receivable, accounts payables, asset accounting, bank accounting. These all sub-accounts are together forming as a financial human resource system, AFIS. AFIS. So this accounting and finance, with the help of the information system applications, the helps the business in going into the higher and higher paths, higher points to earn the more profit, to extend into the market shares, and to go into the different market areas, and to increase the market share. So this SAP FICO is have a basic objective to record all financial transactions which are going to be helps to the financial department to generate more and more financial statements which are more accurate at the end of the trading period. At the end of the trading period. So this is about the financial department and the using of the human resource information system in the financial department. And now coming to the operations management. So operations management, operational department is also very much helpful and very useful in the business management. Why? Because we are going to be talk about four pillars for any business. So what are the four pillars in the business means? Marketing department, HR department, uh, finance department, as well as the operations management department. Why? Because uh, the operations department is also called as production department. So the if we are going to be produce the products, then only we are going to establish the all other departments, the marketing department or the HR department or any other department we required once the operations department is established and it is runs well. So in the operations management department, what we are going to do means it is going to be take care of the production. It is going to be take care of the production. So what are the products the business organization need to produce and how to produce and what are the things need to be done and how the information system is going to be helped to do their activities easily, accurately, more effectively. So now we discuss all those things. So this operation management is going to be try to produce more number of products with less cost. Why? Because when we are going to be produced in a large scale, then it is possible to transfer the profits to the customers so that the customer satisfaction may be attained by the business organization or else the organization may be increased their profits. So the operation management is more responsible for finding vendors who are going to be supply the required raw material at reasonable prices and also having the ability to deliver the products whenever we are needed. So from finding the vendor to delivering the product to the market whenever the product is on demand. So, and in the meanwhile, this is the inventory, the operations management. Another major objective is to look after the quality of the product. Quality management is also another important aspect should be taken care by the operations management. So here, the operations management involves various activities, and this applying the information system to do easy of the activities of the operations management, we may be called this operational information system, or while we are going to be used so many subsystems like purchasing is another department we have. So if you are apply this information system in purchasing department, we may be called it as the purchasing information system. So in purchasing department, what we are going to be purchase? We are going to be purchase whatever the items needed to the organization. So the purchasing department is going to be look after the purchasing of large amount of raw materials and components which are needed by the business on recurring basis. So the common purchasing activities like receiving, verifying the purchasing requisition and searching for the qualified suppliers and preparing the issue request for the proposal and verifying the safety stock levels and administering the contracts and review the purchase orders and what are the raw material available, what is the reorder levels. And so by taking all these information into the consideration, they are going to be performed well. And purchasing information system is going to be purchase the goods and services at optimum terms and best prices. By applying this purchase information system, the main objective is at optimum terms for the best price. So, another words we can say that effective inventory management. Effective inventory management. So, this computerized purchasing information system maybe shorten the length of the purchase cycle and help in reducing the human errors, so that we can be minimize the shortages and we maybe provide the raw material whenever it is required for the people. And another subsystem is called inventory management. This is called inventory management information system. What is the inventory management? Inventory means raw materials, work in progress, and finished goods. So how to store, where to store, how long to store. These all are the things comes under this inventory management. Why? Because while storing the raw material, we need to be handle the raw materials very diligently. For example, some of the products need to be stored in specific conditions. If suppose you go and see that the pharmacy, some of the products may be displayed in openly, but some of the products, they are going to be procured in the refrigerator, or they are going to be maintained some kind of temperature in the store. Why? Because some products needed to be procured in some specific conditions, so that the inventory manager need to have an idea about all these things. For that, they may be depend on the information system, inventory information system. Why? Because if you do not maintain this inventory management, inventory department properly, we cannot run the production system properly. Why? Because this inventory management system is more required to anticipate the increasing demand, to protect the unanticipated increases in the demand, and it helps to take the price breaks advantages. So to understand these various complex information about the inventory management, we required information management in inventory management information system, where the human errors can be reduced. And this inventory management department operations may be affected by the various factors. So this inventory management may be affected by vendors, affected by the user, affected by the technology, and affected by the financial people, affected by the consumers, affected by the products, affected by the technology, affected by the supply chain process also. So the financial means spending too much on inventory may cause money problems for the organization. So we need to be spent very wisely. How much amount we have, and what are the raw materials we require, and what are the prices, and how long we can able to store, Do we have the capacity to store? By taking all these factors into the consideration, we are going to take a decision what to store and what to order, when to purchase, all these things. Next, consumers demand. So the consumers may have a great demand for our product. Accordingly, the production department need to be produce the products. So if they want to produce the products, we require raw material. And when the product B is have a higher demand, then we maybe reduce the production of product A, which is not having a great demand, and we maybe concentrate on producing the product B. Why? Because it is having a high demand. So like that, we need to be streamline the activities of operations department. That can be done by the operations manager. And next, suppliers or vendors. Why? Because if the quality product need to have a higher quality, we need to be use the quality raw material. We need to be use the quality raw material. So if the quality raw material need to be used, means we need to be identify the right vendor, quality vendor, who is not going to be misuse the opportunity, who is not going to be cheat the organizations. So here, the so many people maybe come forward to supply the various things required by the people, but the supplied raw material is have the quality, the supplied components is having a quality. We need to be taken care about all these things. Next, whatever the products we need to be produced, the required products need to be produced in the right time with right quantity. Then only the customer is going to be purchased and he will be satisfied with our activities. So in the process of doing all these things, we need to be purchase so many components, machinery, which is ultimately required for the producing of products. And this all helps to smoothen up the value chain process. Value chain process maybe starts from finding of the vendor to reaching the product into the market. So all these ways, the information system, especially the operational management information system, that may be divided into subparts like inventory information management system and product management information system, so promotion management or whatever it is. So here the supply chain management is also another important activity of comes under the operations management, and both are interrelated terms. Earlier we used to call it as a distribution management or logistics management, and now we are been using a Polish word, supply chain management. So the supply chain management is also need to have a good information systems. Then only it will be works well. The supply chain management encompasses the business functions and enterprises, interconnected resources, flows of goods, services, information, and funds. So the supply chain management is going to be helps a lot by reducing the price, by mitigating the losses, and especially the supply chain management is going to be offer the products with right quantities to the right locations and the right time, so that we can be mitigate the losses for the business organizations. So the supply chain management is consisting of operations management, logistics management, procurement management, information technology management. So these all are about supply chain management. Then what is about logistics and supply chain management? What is supply chain management and what is logistics and supply chain management? So this logistics management, nothing but it is a part of supply chain management. Part of supply chain management. Then, excuse me, what this logistics management will do? So it is going to be plan, implement, and controls the efficient, effective forward and reverse flows and storage of goods, services, and related information between the point of origin and the point of consumption in order to meet the consumer's requirements. So these logistic management activities typically include the inbound logistics and outbound logistics, inbound transportation mechanism and outbound transportation mechanism. So here we have different inbound logistics that we will be discussing next. And third one is the supply chain management information system. Supply chain management information system. So here the supply chain management means, basically the supply chain management means from the point of producing the product to reaching to the ultimate customer. So this supply chain management information system is going to be start with the suppliers of raw materials and runs through the intermediaries and ends with the distributors and retailers. So, excuse me. So, for example, this supply chain management information system will helps in purchasing an item at a major retail store, generates more than a cash register receipt, and also automatically sends a restocking order to the appropriate supplier. So, which turns orders and suppliers to the suppliers immediately happens. So, with an information system, supply chain information system, the suppliers can also accessing the retailer's inventory database, and they are trying to understand the retailers. And after just now I said the computerized information system, either it is supply chain information system or marketing information system or accounting information system or financial information system. This computerized operational system, the basic function, basic activity is vendor rating. Vendor rating means evaluating the vendors. Because if suppose everybody will come, I do the job. So I maybe supply the products to you. But who is the best supplier? So for this, we are going to be use the different techniques to identify who is the best, who is not best. We maybe give the priority as per the rank wise. So this vendor rating may be useful for the people because to confirm the firm's requirements, and it will be helps in selecting vendors that provide exceptional quality, and also the confirmation of this particular information system is going to be saves the time and money. This is a common benefit for all functional areas. And another individual peculiar benefit what this operational information system or the supply chain information system is going to be get is the assurance of quality. And when the product is have the quality, it is going to be attract the customer very easily. So here, to get a quality product, we need to be provide a raw material. If you need to get a raw material qualitative one, definitely we need to find out a good vendor. A good vendor only provide a good raw material, so that we need to be taken. We need to be use our wise knowledge in selecting the vendors by using appropriate statistical methods. So next, control process in operations. So already I used to told many times, planning is not the only important task for everybody, and implementing and controlling the prepared one or the planned activity is also have the equal importance. So control is necessary function for all departments. So control is necessary function to manage and to make all other management functions, including our operations management also. So this controlling in uh, ensure the effective and efficient organization utilization of the organizational resources. So, especially in the what do you call, for example, in production management or the operational management, by applying this controlling is going to be helps in uh, comparing the actual performance with the standards, and to analyze is there any deviations, and also uh, taking the corrective actions. And especially this application of the information system in this operational department is going to be helps to achieve the expected quality. So the it is going to be helps the ability to increase the value added during the transformation process. So this particular operations management is more responsible for adding the more value due to the transformation process, and this value addition or the value added is the difference between the cost of inputs and the value of the price of the output. Means how much amount of money we are spending, and what is the value of the output we are getting it. So this is an indicator, excuse me, this is an indicator of the effectiveness of the operation. So whether our operation is a quality operation or not means just easily we can measure that is there any value added to the particular product or not. So the what do you call with this globalization of markets, why? Because now after introducing the economical reforms in India, we are also the globe is become at one place, and anybody can go into any place to sold out their products. So when the market is widen and you need to be improve the quality of your product, that's the reason especially the operation department people are going to be talk about 3 6 sigma and 6 sigma and zero defect products. So the operations management always involves in producing the high quality product in much cheaper rate. And also this operations management is going to be provide much faster, and especially in the recent years the people are going to be talk about total quality management, TQM. The though by applying this information system, achieving this total quality is also very become very easy. Why? Because what is this TQM means? Total quality management means the quality of the product is not only ensured by the operations management. The total quality comes in the product by when the each and every person of the department, from attender to CEO, everybody feels responsible to get the quality product. Why? Because our contribution at some level maybe add a value addition to the product in terms of quality, in terms of functioning, in terms of reducing the cost and various other things. That is the reason the organization must work in a total way, total quality from the top to bottom in coordination. So then only a quality product will come. And here we are also going to be used like global sourcing, means the raw material wherever the quality raw material is available, from there only we are going to be get the products raw materials into our organization. So the global sourcing is become an advantage for the operations management to get a quality raw material, so that it is possible to give the quality product as an output. And also just in time, this is also one of the quality concept which is going to be add more value to the existing products. So the supply chain management is really helping the entire operations of a business, and the vast changes such as the technological developments and increased sophistication of consumer tastes and preferences is also accelerated the vital importance of the operations management information system in the business world. So this implementation of information system in each and every function of operations has resulted in better quality, minimization of costs, faster activities, timely delivery, timely action, and production of desired final products. So this is about the operational function and using of information systems, and this is about the the management information subject. So your examination pattern is you people know that, and many people are asked me what are the important topics in this particular management information system, and I also told you people definitely in the last class I will be take 5 minutes of time to discuss about the important topics. So coming to this subject, the important topics means what are the recent trends are in the management information systems, what are the recent trends in management information systems using in the business organizations, and what is the role of the information systems in increasing the productivity of the business, and what is the role of the information systems in taking effective and efficient decisions, and how many types of information systems are using in the business organization, and how to manage the data effectively, and also you need to be study well about the system development life cycle, system development life cycle, and what are the controlling issues and